Then the chaos. Crazy idea, 726 million. Troll Brandon in comment section. A little over a year ago. He's what, year and 5 months. And since me and my wife found out she was pregnant, I've just been busy, working a lot of overtime here or there, projects, getting the house ready, stuff. But all that aside, everything's going well. And I want to show you this list that I put together. And you're not going to be able to see in the lower left side, but as you can see at the bottom, I do have some different tabs available for different items, different lists. So this is a task to-do list, a goal list. This one is just, I quickly put it together to show you guys what I go through to stay prioritized on my list, to stay motivated to do my list, and to get things done, completed. And it's helped me out a whole lot. And I really want to just show everyone else this system, my system. It's taken me a while to get it dialed in to how I actually like it. So I would used to keep everything in my head, and it didn't work. I did get a lot of stuff done, but by the end of the day, you know, for the most part, nothing got done. And I would think to myself, where did the time go? Why couldn't I get things done? What's going on? So with this, this one is just titled Video Goals. I'm trying to get everything reorganized. I do have some stuff written down on paper all over the place, and I want to find all my old lists and items and throw them all on here. I'm going to make it shareable to where I can be on any device and pull up my list, like through Dropbox or something, and then I can just save it back to that original file. And no matter what I'm doing, no matter where I'm at, I have access to it. So the really nice thing is you just go down this list here and just write your goal, your task. So like this one is do a video on this exact template. I was wanting to do it, get it done. So now I'm probably about, I'd say 50% there. That's 5,000. Yep. I'm not going to go into how to use this. There's plenty of other videos on how to actually use Excel, or I use LibreOffice Calc. That's what this software is. You can see it up here. It's free, and that's why I use it. The reason I wasn't doing it, laziness. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys tend to be lazy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's just how I am, and I procrastinate a lot. I don't want to do that anymore. So I set goals to not be a procrastinator, and to get things done. So there's just some random things I just wrote down that I want to do. I want to do a video on how to make 100 or 1 million per year. It's a great goal. I want to do it. I want to make 300,000 a year is ideal. If I make 1 million, awesome. But that's clicky bait, kind of a title, and people are going to click on it just because. The progress tracker. Track your progress through your percentages. If you really wanted to break this down, like you want to use it for your job, you could have like pie graphs and other kind of graphs going in there. And then the big important thing is your priority side. Is it a high priority? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what you want to use to prioritize items. And then if you use it for work. Let's say, like me, you're into maintenance, you're managing a maintenance team, and you could say, hey, this one here, this one affects production, so it's a high priority. Like the next one, it might be a safety issue, and that's your top priority. So anything safety related needs fixed immediately. Production needs fixed immediately, but you kind of have safety, production, preventative maintenance, repairs, that kind of stuff all the way down the line. That's how in a factory or manufacturing setting you would track some of your priorities. So like monetary, I guess if you drop over, I added a tab for you guys that is paying off debt. Like if you want to get out of debt, you can list it. And like monetary, boom, that's a priority one. Or maybe it's low. Hey, I don't have the money for this, but it's a monetary thing. Want to get it done. So like this, it's a priority one because I want to do something. I need to get back into uploading videos and making the videos for people. But this is exactly what I've been using, and it's helped. So reason for delay. Why can't I get this done? Well, it's because of laziness. I haven't been doing it, and here we are finally getting it done. Could I outsource or contract? Do I have contacts? Do I have a contractor? Service parts contact or parts vendors, service vendors are out there if you're using it for business and you want to outsource. Let's say I need a editor, so I can go to like Fiverr and be like, yo, Fiverr, find me a contractor to edit this video because I suck at editing videos and I need done. Yeah, right here, edit video. I remember doing that. I suck at editing. Editor.co, whatever, and their website, write it here, and most important thing, the due date. Each goal, you guys know, needs a due date. Plain and simple. How are you going to know if you're getting things done? Your deadline, you're like, hey, it's coming up. You could even filter by your due date if you need to. Hey, what's coming up? I know I set some stuff 6 months out, 7 months, 8 months, a year. What are the goals that I have for this month, and what am I behind on? What do I need to get done? What do I need to reschedule because I may not have a jointer? Like right here, I need a jointer to get this kitchen table made. That's beyond my control. So I'm trying to find a cheaper used one, certain size. So it's kind of lacking. The last one I purchased for myself, bad, just junk. Okay, so the other nice thing about these lists are sub lists. I made this one a hyperlink so it's supposed to work. Okay, so that's supposed to come here to this tab. I probably renamed it and messed something up. So, and then you can go through and you can check off whatever you want to be done. You would write your steps in and create your little checkbox. You could also push this into a percentage back on your original page. Hey, that one worked. That link actually worked. So when I'm here, I would be able to click over, come here, boom, go back. I don't know why this one doesn't work. It's probably because I renamed. Let's just do kitchen. All right, go back here. Video goals. Forget what that is. It's nope, not the windows. Okay, there, it's working. So click to your task for your task. So it's each step. It's a checklist. Sorry, your checklist for your task. That's what this is. You can have your check boxes. You could also do drop downs. Like if you wanted your whole thing to be dropped down where it's in progress, it's not started, completed, and then you could make one of those possibly come over here and do your percentage automatically. I don't know how to do that, but I do know it is a thing. You can do so much with these. I just want to keep it simple. I don't want to overcomplicate, and I don't want to go into a whole lot of learning on this, because this is to help me get other things done. It's not to help me learn to program. That's a whole other thing. I would have to make a task that says learn to program, and that's not going to happen. So I want it to be simple, be done. There's my task, my video goals. Boom, it's all the videos. I have a page for YouTube projects, which is the same thing as video goals. I don't know why I did that, but I'm just throwing stuff out there to do it. So my personal projects, this is supposed to be personal projects, like around the house, that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to save this. Training. Oh, and this is, I left this here for you guys to see. So on the priority, you could also do things like, hey, on this task, we need a training subcategory. Like, is it for equipment, maintenance, training, PMs, that kind of stuff. Like whatever your task is related to if you're using it for work. So here's my woodworking list. Again, I did not do that. Save it. So I've got a antique cart up front on my office, or on my front porch, and it's like early 1920s dock cart basically, and I want to turn it into a bar, so a mobile bar, I should say, because I've got an idea. I also kind of want to do it with a cigar humidor, and have that included. I just thought it'd be neat. I don't smoke, I don't drink, but I like certain things, and I think it would be nice to make one. So I've made a tab for things that are completed but you need to follow up on. Like, let's say you're doing the brakes on your vehicle, you get your wheels back on, you torque down all your lug nuts. Like a week later, you're supposed to retorque those lug nuts. So things like that. You put your task here, boom, what is the description, and that kind of stuff. Same thing. Brakes on van, retorque, and that should be due next week. So let's say let's do it just June 1, 25, or whenever you're watching this, a week out. Retorque lug nuts. And this did really help me to accomplish a lot of stuff. And as you saw, you're able to even that's not the right one. Like, boom, highlight it. Bam. Priority 1. Yeah, you need your lug nuts torqued properly, and it needs to be done. Boom, yellow, priority now. And there's so much you can do, but sticky notes. Anytime I have an idea, or let's say I call a vendor. I think, this one was more for vendors. Whatever the description is, I'd write the part numbers down here. Part number, what am I cost on that? if I'm working on a, let's say you're working on a press, brake press. Let's go brake press. All right, so you need some parts. You need a cylinder. You need the rebuild kit. And you need some liquid nitrogen, because you gotta freeze down the pins that hold those cylinders in. I don't care about spelling. So you go with your vendors here, boom, boom, boom. Who is it? And you could get all that ready, boom, right here. And what's nice about it is it's on your sheet already. It's not on your phone. It's not on a piece of paper. So anytime you call any vendor, or let's say woodworking supply house, you want that wood carving tool, you write your carving tool part number, your website, whatever. You want the powder coating system. What powder coating system is it? You know, how much does it cost? And you got all these sticky notes here, and you can always reference and come back. Now, I've got a few other things, parts that need ordered. Like this is stuff I also used for work. Purchase orders that need done. If I'm need to order parts, hey, I need this purchase order completed. And if for this one, let's say you have to go through somebody else to get purchase orders. You're not able to generate them yourselves. You have your list here, boom, 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 and you're just waiting for those purchase order numbers to come in. And then you could go back to your original thing here and create a new tab. Let's just do it here, boom, because there's enough space. You can do a purchase order number. Like this is completely customizable to what you need it for. That's what's really nice about these lists. Then the chaos. This is here because it's my mind. Like anytime I have an idea, crazy idea, 726 million. And that's the number of whatever crazy idea I had. You know, it's what do I want to do? Do I want to run for president? Do I want to create a maple syrup company? Do I want to whatever? You know, it's not even that. It's, you know, I'd like to learn to carve something. And it just whatever thoughts I find interesting, like write a book about a ocean diver who falls for an alien species woman who hates water. You know, it's whatever you want. It's just crazy, whatever you want to do. And now everything's here. So these are your checklists, and then like minimize your distractions. At the end of the day, boom, you need to minimize your distractions. So you get stuff done. Delete your social media apps, sell your Xbox, leave your phone at home. So this is the main thing that has helped me, and I'm hoping it can help you guys. If you're looking for how to get stuff done quicker, easier, better, faster, and just keeping everything in one place, having a reference, this is it. I'm going to put a link in the description for a blank template that you can download and use it, and I hope it helps. I really do hope it helps you out to get stuff done. You know, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad I could help out with whatever, and I can't wait to upload more videos for you guys, and hopefully they're a lot more entertaining than this one. So I just had an idea, and this was a simple video to make. So thank you guys for your time, and as always, don't forget to troll me in the comments section. Troll.